hair junkie. I was on the phone with him for hours. He was so fucking upset. And it wasn't just that platform that did it. It was a lot of
Multiple.
his close friends that did it to him
Yeah.
too. So it's not like I just came up out the woodwork. Everybody had
Hmm.
been knowing that I was friends with hair junkie because some people didn't like it. And I didn't care. If you don't do nothing personally to me, I don't care. I don't do that in real life. I'm not gonna do that online.
But they're just trying to start rumors just to start rumors. You know what I mean? Like they just want to be so hateful and bring everybody to their miserable level. Like what does it the GoFundMe has nothing to do with them. And like you said, if they didn't donate, shut the fuck up. Like or don't donate. How about that? Don't share it. Just don't talk about it. Period.
It's and here's the thing is it is no different than you scrolling on Facebook and seeing a family member post a GoFundMe because they've lost a loved one. And what do? You share it to use your platform
Hmm.
to help raise money, correct?
Exactly.
Yes.
This is no different. This is no different. It would be a whole different ball game if me or somebody else created the GoFundMe, but we didn't.
And then they would also know too his wishes about if you're going to hold a live on him specifically to shut your gifts off because he doesn't want anybody gaining. So if
Correct.
did he have his gifts on today? He wouldn't
I
have
don't
known.
know.
I would imagine he would respect that. So clearly he's not talking to anybody important because they would have said shut your gifts off if he knew it was about hair junkie.
Right. Right.
It's too much. Like he needs to just sit the fuck down, leave people alone, let people do whatever they want. Even his people are probably not agreeing with what he's saying, but are scared to say anything because, again, they don't want to get voted out of the cabana or whatever the fuck it is this week.
And here, like it's always okay for someone to buy from somebody and support small
Mm-hmm.
businesses and to send gifts through a PO box or whatever the case, or put up a GoFundMe. It's okay,
Yep,
but when a human life is no longer here, it's an issue. Like, can we use our brains? Do you know how morbid this sounds?
yeah, it's gross. Like
It's
it's gross even for
disgusting.
him.
And like,
Even for him, it's low.
let's pray to God, right? Let's pray to God or whoever it is that you pray to that nothing ever happens to you to where your family is in a situation where they have to create a GoFundMe and people with attitudes like that don't share it and your family suffers. Because I won't be the one. That won't be me. Forever and always share a GoFundMe. If I see an RIP or somebody shares it, I always engage and I always repost to help because it might come across somebody who may be able to donate, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with people helping other people. Stop the shit. It's gross. It's nasty. The world needs people to help each other right now. There is nothing wrong with that. And I found a clip of Hair Junkie and I posted it. And this was during the time that he was being dragged for supporting Blue. And his exact words were, he said something along the lines of, I don't understand why, if someone needs help, why can't someone help them?
Yep.
Why?
They're just it's okay for their people to do it if they need it on the back end. Like I got dragged for lending, well, not lending, I'm sorry, for giving my friend money. He called me a scammer. I'm like, how the fuck am I a scammer when I'm giving the money? Dummy. Like, sorry. He just fucking irritates me. And this just takes it to a whole other level of irritation. Like, this is low even for him,
Well,
I think.
listen, the internet can call me what they want, but I don't care. Call me whatever it is that you want to call me. I don't care. I live my life by doing the next right thing, even if sometimes if it's the hardest decision, because I have to. And I felt that it
Yep.
was right to share it because the family asked. If they did not
Hmm.
need the donations, if it was not If it was already prearranged, the obituary would not say at the end, actually, hold, please.
Donations. Yeah. It wouldn't have said anything like that.
Absolutely beast mode.
Mm-hmm.
Can you big box me real quick, T? If the family did not, if this was a prepaid, already arranged thing, the family would not have put, if anyone would like to contribute or donate to the expenses of his passing, your generosity would be greatly appreciated. They don't just type that in there for shits and giggles. They type it
Nope.
in there because they mean it. They need help. It was an unexpected loss. One plus one equals two. I don't care where you sit. I don't care. I don't care who you support. I am friends with people over there. I am friends with people over there. Like, I don't care. That doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is like, let's look at the facts. Not everybody's a scammer. Not everybody is trying to collect money and do some shady, shisty shit on the back end. Okay? The obituary says it right here. Oh my gosh, his GoFundMe is over $1,000.
Aw,
Ugh.
that's wonderful.
That is awesome.
And do you guys even know the relief they're going to feel when they see that? Just in
Yeah.
one day, just in one
Yep.
fucking day, they went from zero because he passed on the 6th. So they've
Right.
had to have that. They've had to have the GoFundMe. Let me see if I can see when they made the GoFundMe.
Anyways, I'm gonna drop. I just wanted to add that about them over there and my irritation and
Yep.
how great you're doing of a job too, Tom.
Yep. Thank you,
And Bougie.
Joyce.
And fuck
Thank you,
everybody.
Joyce.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
I love you, Joyce.
Love you too, honey.
I'm happy I met all you
Less
kids.
than 20. Absolutely. I'm glad I met everyone of y'all
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't find. I can't
Less than
find the
20,
date.
24 hours.
Bougie said that she thinks it was Friday.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Probably Thursday or Friday, because I didn't find out about it until I think it was either Friday night or Saturday, but I waited to confirm to make sure that it was legit. Because I had seen a page post to GoFundMe and I was like, hold on 1 second, let me see if this is real because I didn't want we know people on the app like to take and use crises and there was another reason why I also wanted to wait, but I'm not going to disclose that because it's not anyone's
Yep.
fucking business. But I wanted to make sure that the money was going to
Yep.
a person in the family who organized it, right? And the
Yes.
thing is, on the GoFundMe, it even says that you can contact. Okay, he just texted me back. Actually, the brother just texted me back. Here's what I sent to the brother. Okay, so I sent the brother a message and I said, there is a creator on TikTok that is stating that the family has said that they do not want funds anymore, that the service was already prearranged and prepaid for, and he just responded to me, that is not true, and he is still typing. So here, take it or leave it. It's
Oh,
not true.
CCB, are you wanting a box?
People just need to leave people alone.
No.
That makes me sick on my stomach.
And the reason why I asked is because we know Hair Junkies family is big, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss something in the times that we hadn't been speaking, because I'm not like on the brother's ass asking, you know, 5,000 questions. But if someone made a donation, and he said, I did make the GoFundMe, by the way, is what he just said. So, okay, the brother of the man who passed made the GoFundMe himself. He just texted me and said, no, was not prepaid. No, it is not taken care of. Yes, the family needs the help. That is why the GoFundMe is there. I don't know who else you guys want to hear this from. Jesus Christ himself? I don't understand.
I don't think even that would convince them.
Y'all gonna get haunted.
Just sick. Hey, hush, I'm getting mad.
And here's the thing, I don't even think it's because he doesn't believe it. I think he's just doing it to be mean.
I agree, T.
Hey, we're so tall.
She's paused for it quick. She's messaging somebody.
Okay. Too tall.
I'm
Yes.
serious.
I love you. Stop explaining this.
No, and it's not even for petty. It's for everybody, right? Because
I get it.
that's what
But
people do is paint narratives, and I'm not about to have that happen because the brother didn't want that to happen.
I know, and I get it. Petty is just a sick individual who is fucking angry at the world because he don't get his way.
I couldn't imagine living life like that, man.
That is what it is. He is sick. He is angry at the world because he can't get his way. When he don't get his way, he throws a fucking tantrum and he spins a narrative and he lies.
Yeah, so Just 10 said, I heard Petty say something about it, but the chat corrected him and he said okay. Okay, but here's the point. Maybe he needs to just stick with news, since he doesn't know how to research shit or message people and talk to them about something before he runs at the mouth.
That's the problem. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. He never has done that. He spits shit off out of his mouth before fact checking anything
And
at
if
all.
he and if he did correct himself, then I appreciate that. But what I'm saying is that, like, this is where a lot of our issues come from, and like, I'm just disappointed, and I don't even know why I should be. But like, and a part of me thinks the brother's listening right now, because I haven't heard from the brother all day until I just mentioned that, and he responded to me. So if the brother is listening, I am so fucking sorry that people on this app are so fucking evil. It is not fair.
Absolutely.
It's not fair. And let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Petty has no right to speak on Hair Junkie at all because that he couldn't stand Hair Junkie. He talked a lot of shit about Hair Junkie, and it pisses me off. It pissed me off so bad that he went live and he had that hat and him glasses on. Like, are you fucking serious right now? Because you talked a lot of shit on Hair Junkie, Petty. You had no right to even do that.
Too tall. Please
I'm
do
a hot
not,
mouth because I'm gonna lose my cool if I
please
don't.
do not let anyone on this fucking app, especially him, change you one fucking bit. Your heart and how you care for people is why everyone loves you and has as much, awe of you. I know this hurts, but please don't let his hateful and angry self ever change anything. What you do for your community, what you do for people here on this app that you've never met, what you are doing for Hair Junkie right now. Please do not let him get to you.
I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, there's not a single soul that could change my
I
heart.
was
I
gonna
know that
say,
because if y'all knew me 6 years ago, Like I worked really hard to be where I am today, and that's a part of my recovery is being honest and helping others. That's how I feed my recovery, helping others without fucking expectation, because I know that when you put it into the universe gives it back to you.
Yep.
Tito,
I
I
don't
just
want
want to
no
come up
bad karma.
because I
Yeah, what's
could
up?
I could hear you tear up. Okay, and I just want you to know that you have been, as long as I've known you, a voice for so many people that don't have a voice or don't have a strong voice. Hair Junkie, unfortunately, right now does not have a voice, and you are being the voice. So don't let ignorant people, get you down, make you cry, frustrate you. Literally, that dude got like 10 people in his life that actually probably trust him. I mean, you know what I mean? If we had to compare armies, no army on your side or his side, like your army would work or be a lot bigger than his. I'm screwing up my words right now. I'm sorry, but you are a saint. You do a lot for everybody. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. You're doing great, honey. I just want to let you
I
know. Okay.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. And listen, I don't want to make this about me by any means at all. I'm just frustrated with humanity, not even just on the app, just humanity in fucking general, right?
I
Like
get you, girl.
it's just disappointing. I don't want to live in a world like that. I don't, and it's just the sad reality of is that we are, you know. And I
Yeah.
I sent the brother a message back, and I said, unfortunately, people on the internet are evil. Um, you worry about grieving and taking care of the things that you need to take care of, and I'm going to continue to help spread the word on the GoFundMe. And he did see that there was over $1,000 raised.
Good. Awesome.
It went from zero at 7:30 this morning to over $1,000.
That's awesome.
So to everybody who donated, thank you so much. I listen, I if I could have avoided being the person to come and do all this, I would have, but I couldn't just be like, "Oh, let me know if there's anything I can do to help," and then they share the GoFundMe with me, and then me just not do nothing with it because it doesn't sit well with me. I can't.
Yeah.
There's just no way.
Yeah.
I would do it for anybody on this app, no matter where they sit.
Yep.
And for what I just did, if people want to come after me, let them.
What'd you
I
just
didn't.
do?
I did my life for Hair Junkie
Well, why would they come after you?
because weren't never in his box. Apparently, I don't know him real well, and all that. Well, you know what, people? I don't care. I did it for Hair Junkie, and I'm gonna fight for him for no matter what. And I didn't hear Mister shove it up his ass Pringles, but if I would have, I would have had went off. But for Mr. Demure Mikey, I heard your ass last night. And I was hurt about that, but you know what? Karma's a bitch. And I hope like hell that karma bites you in the ass 10 times worse. And Too Tall, I love you for what you're doing, honey.
Thank
You
you. I mean,
keep
I'm not,
you
listen,
keep
I'm not doing more than what you guys are doing by sharing the GoFundMe.
no,
Like
but you know
literally.
what you're doing? You're doing God's work.
Well, I mean, I do it in real life in the streets, and that's just who I am. I mean, there is no change in it. It's either that or be a piece of shit person who did a lot of bad things, and I refuse to be that person anymore. So I appreciate,
What you're
you know,
doing, what you're doing right now, honey, God will bless you 10 times fold.
You
and
have
if you
such a
don't,
pure
I'm okay
heart.
with that too.
You may not know when, but he will.
Thank you,
And
Nerdy
for
Nike, for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out, Nerdy Nike. Thank you. I just hope people see that comment, and I just hope people realize, because thank you for that comment.
and for the people that sit there and let him say shit, they ought to be ashamed of themselves.
especially if you're making videos about RIP hair junkie and you're posting clips, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
if like we need to if you know the truth like and not and if you don't feel comfortable using your voice, that's fine too. I get it because there are a lot of situations where I'm not comfortable getting in boxes and using my voice. I'm not. But with this I am because we have all lost somebody and we know how hard it is on the family.
but you keep doing
So
what you're doing, because I'm gonna be right behind you every step of the way.
I appreciate that. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna promote the GoFundMe because, like I just said, if you missed it, the brother did confirm that that rumor is not true. The family has never once said that the services was prepaid or pre-planned. There was none of that. That is not true. They desperately still need the help. The GoFundMe is in my bio, and the GoFundMe will stay in my bio until after his service. So you're more than welcome to click it. It's a safe link, or I'm pretty sure you can go to the GoFundMe website yourself and just search it up and find it that way because that's how others have found it. If you don't feel comfortable clicking links, I understand. You can also copy the link and put it in your bio or make a video and just get the word out because, you know, what does it hurt to get the word out, right? I would do
Oh,
it for any of you, and I hope that one day if something happened to me, y'all would do it for me too. You hear what I'm saying? Like you
Yes.
Damn
come
straight.
together. You come
oh, I
together when
would.
there's loss.
Yep.
So I'm gonna hop off here. I'm definitely gonna be taking me a little fucking break until Thursday because I just can't. I can't do. This is exactly what the family did not want. Um,
Yeah.
they don't want the drama. They want Hair Junkie to be remembered in a positive, funny light. We all know Hair Junkie was a messy bitch. We know that, right?
Yep.
He was in a lot of drama. We know that. But
Yep.
if you're going to play clips of Hair Junkie, let it be in a positive light. Respect the
Yeah.
family's wishes. Do not monetize off of it.
Yep.
Do not have your gifts on if you're going to have a live about Hair Junkie. Like, I'm not saying if we're in a live, like now, for example, this live was not originally about Hair Junkie. It was about something else. And I came in and took it left. She's not going to end the live and turn the gifts off. The family's talking about people collecting sympathy gifts in Hair Junkie's loss.
Right. Yep.
So I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna go back to watching Netflix because fuck this shit. Thank you guys for the
Message. I tried to get that up before she dropped. Oh, hold on. You want the? Hold on. Let me get you in the big box. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Why does it always do that to me? Oh my god, it's doing it still, I think.
do the one that's kind of like silhouetted. That's not so white with the
Mm.
arm raised. Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oh. Always fucking haters, man. Some negative Nancy's. Too tall, I really do hope that you don't take any of this personally. Seriously. Always, Smash. You're the one that got me started on drinking water. So it's really, I owe it to you that I live longer. Thank you.
Hey T, I came up because I was in that other live, and if you don't want me to say anything that was said, I will not tell you. But I was just gonna ask a ask a question and then just tell you something small that was said. But I don't want to tell you if you don't want to hear it.
She's in the bathroom right now. She'll be right back.
Oh, you mean I went through all that? She's not even here.
Yeah. That's my wife for you.
Thank you.
Are you talking about the ho 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 live over there?
Yeah, yeah. The hose live. No, I'm.
The triple hose lives? I'll send this to T. She can post it on a green screen if she wants to. Cause I'm gonna hop on down.
Tell her to you. There she is.
Hello.
Hey T. No, I was just saying I was in that other live and I heard a couple of things. I don't want to tell you anything if you don't want to hear it.
Oh, you talking about
Um,
scammy?
yeah.
Oh no, go ahead, because I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
Let me
I
hear
wasn't
it.
in there very long because I
Yeah,
was
you're
getting
fine.
mad. Um, I did put in the comment though. See, a lot of times I get things confused, so I don't like to go into a live and try to fight because I'm not on all the lives. I don't know all the details,
Yeah,
so that's why I don't say a lot.
yeah.
Um, but I did put in the comments. I said, didn't 13 make a song about Dora and unaliving herself?
Three of them.
Oh, it was three. See, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yep.
well, so that comment was not read by the host,
Of course not.
um, and there was a couple people that responded to me, and they said that she apologized and took ownership of it.
Yesterday. Yep.
And I didn't even know that she apologized. But I mean, it doesn't, still, it all goes back. You don't have to accept the apology. She did it.
Yep.
You know, it's vile. So, um, so I did bring that up, but of course it was looked over.
Yes, broken. I see you.
She
Yeah.
did, scumbags, including, called y'all scumbags. And I mean, I could be, I don't know, since I'm over here,
Yeah.
including Dora, which I was kind of surprised about.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, bitch, cunt, scum of the earth. I don't fucking care. I really don't.
Um, right. Well, yeah, because I mean, it's just a word. Who cares? Um, and then, like I said, I was only in there probably 5 minutes at the most.
Mm-hmm.
And then her, one of her number one people, Sassy, had said something about that T thinks she's something since all the young people come in here.
What?
I said, no. I said, it's young and old. There's all ages in here. So I did correct her on that. But that was, basically all that was said. My thing is, I was wanting to find out about the song. I did not know that she apologized,
Yeah, she did. She
and
did yesterday because they wanted to come in here and um kind of like we were arguing a little bit back and forth, and of course she's gonna apologize for it, but that doesn't mean that the next time she gets mad she's not gonna do another one.
right. But yeah, just they're just gonna have offline conversations,
Hmm.
and then she was upset that she got doxxed.
Yeah, I noticed that I also got a message that she said we doxed, or that I doxed all of them. Um, I don't, it was two to three that I remember that he called out their addresses. that Florida man called out their addresses. Scammy Claus, I know for sure, and Meg's, I know for sure. Um, I'm not sure about 13.
He did mention uh, Pennsylvania. I remember about Pennsylvania. I couldn't tell you the town, but I'm pretty sure he did say something about. Well, no, wait. Yeah, 13. Yeah.
Yeah, so there was three. There was Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Michigan.
Can I say something real
Um,
quick?
yeah,
And then I'm gonna drop. Sorry, I always come up here and just demand to be first in line. I apologize, but
it's okay, Smash.
I don't like to sit up here, so I gotta jump in and jump out. But anyways, a little birdie told me allegedly that Scammy Claus was in my chat last night, taking screenshots of all the people in my chat.
Uh, oh yeah,
Oh,
And
yeah, yeah.
she did say she was going to do that, and she was going to have her people do that too. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
and so you're good. So I just want to let Scammy Claus know that I hope she can take those screenshots, shove them up her plum, and I hope each name that she screenshots gives her a paper cut. You should have stuck with someone else, girl, because you're fucking weird. But anyways, thank you. Bye.
Hey, you're welcome.
Smash,
Bye.
Smash Lady, you want me to say it? She can stick it up her ass.
Um, saying we're lying. Things are taken care of. No, they're not.
T.
Eddie needs to shut the fuck up.
Okay, never mind. You already heard. That's what I was gonna come in here. He's saying that the memorial service has already happened. That we could call that 708 number at the top. Blah 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 blah. Calling his family crooked.
What?
Yes,
Okay.
He don't know shit.
I
He needs
know.
to just
I
shut up
know.
and sit down.
Just okay. Just so we don't get even more mad. I'm sure people are going to be watching it that need to be watching it, but I would just ignore it. Um cuz he's doing it
Well, he needs
to
to
piss us
worry about
off.
shoving chicken up his fucking rear end and videotaping it for the world to collect money. That's what the fuck he
And I
needs to
say the
worry
people that's
about.
in his box is just as damn nasty as he is.
Preach it, Dora.
I couldn't get over here
He
quick
needs to
enough
worry
to
about
tell you.
somebody's fucking neighbor's chicken going missing and being found in his anal glands. Is what he needs to worry about.
By his mean
Well,
shit.
Um
Oop.
so I don't know how he thinks he would see. He needs to quit listening to some of his people, because some of his people and some of the people that messages him things, whether snap through Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, some of them lead him in the wrong direction,
Can
and
I just say something to you?
he just goes, yes.
I'm gonna run a Maggie Foster. Send in to the GoFundMe. Send in.
Sign
And
Send
in.
in.
I'll send money whoever I fucking want to send money. He don't tell me not to send no money.
Sign in.
How much more do they need?
I need
my,
Give
my
a fuck.
my question is, how would he know any of this?
The GoFundMe is in the brother's fucking name.
It's in the freaking obituary that they
Why?
need help.
No, the memorial service has not happened. He's being fucking cremated. You know what happens when you get cremated? You get put in a fucking urn. And then you have a celebration of life.
And
This
that
is
takes a couple
What
days at
happens?
least.
this is how sick he is. That he would, instead of using and not really using it, but uh taking this, oh, how do I want to say it? Doing good with this. He is doing the worst.
Is there a
And
free organization where he is? Because I'll donate to that shit too.
it's very shameful that you would pretty well spit on the family and the deceased. That's what's so sad.
But see, what gets me is his people can sit over there and watch him do this shit like this.
But
Yep, he
okay,
said, hey guys, warning, he's sending people to report the fucking GoFundMe.
Oh
are
my
you fucking
god!
serious? Tell shit. Can can somebody get a hold and have him end it so they don't lose that money?
I'm on it.
Uh
What an ass.
Megan, you're in here. Can you please get a hold of the brother, please? Or Bougie, if you're in here still?
I swear to God, I hope karma bites every one of their motherfucking asses.
yeah, they're reporting the GoFundMe. He's sending people to go report it.
Y'all are fucking sick.
You guys give me like 30 seconds. Where am
Yep.
I at? 30 seconds.
Okay.
Hey, oh, damn it, Megan. 1 second. Real quick. I've never, ever, ever said this before, but everyone go over and, is he live right now? Go report his live. Fuck
Yes, he's live
that
right now.
dickhead. Fuck you, Petty. Shame on you.
I can't stand people like you.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm at work. I have 30 seconds. What the hell is going on?
Pastor Petty is
Petty is live sending people to report the GoFundMe and said that the services has already happened and do not donate.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
no,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Can you
no.
can you please get a hold of the brother
Yes,
to warn
goodbye.
them? Thank you. Love you.
Oh yes, mother. Yes, yep. I agree.
Facts. Facts, hubby.
Hey,
I've known he was a piece of shit. Hey, Mother Moon.
um, I just wanted to kind of tell my story. It was last minute when my mom passed. Like, we knew she was going to pass, but we weren't, my family didn't have a lot of money. So we had to put her cremation on a credit card and then work to pay that off. And we had to ask for when people came to the memorial to donate funds so we could help pay it off. A lot of times funeral homes will not proceed with anything until you pay it off.
Just really, really, really quick. He just said CJ called the funeral home and verified.
That's what I'm saying. For the funeral home to do anything, they have to. So I can guarantee you a credit card was used. Okay, and they need help paying that off.
So CJ called the services. Yes, he's already been cremated, but his mother. It could be that he was already cremated, but his celebration of life is not until the 26th.
And you cannot get his remains unless you pay them off.
The thing is, you can't leave it all up to one person to pay. Like, they probably need help paying it. It doesn't matter if it was put on a credit card or not, so things could get moving. They still need help paying for it. This isn't difficult to
Karma's gonna
understand.
bite you in the ass.
Yeah,
My
this
my
isn't.
question is, why is CJ inserting herself in shit that doesn't concern her at all?
I lost respect for that lady, if that's true.
I'm
This
appalled.
is something that Too Tall and Macon are in contact with the family. Bougie is in contact with the family. None of us are collecting money for the family. We're just telling them where they can go.
So somebody go report the GoFundMe that Petty put up on the fucking screen.
I can't even talk correctly. I'm so pissed.
Can
These
somebody drop
people,
her too tall?
these people are asking
I
for
will, because I'm
less.
going to go over there and get his cash, his thing.
Okay.
These people are asking for less than 3 grand.
Oh, he's got me blocked.
This is just gross.
Like, it's not like they're asking for thousands of
Now, where did too
dollars.
tall go? No, she was. Oh,
No, they're just
Okay,
asking for help.
so
hey.
That's
I received a message. Can someone mute? Sorry. I received a message saying, and I'm not going to say who, somebody called the cremation service place, and the
Mm-hmm.
cremation service place said that it was paid in full and has been. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know when they called, but when I called at 7:30 this morning, I didn't ask that question. All I asked was, how can we donate? Because again, the obituary says if you'd like to donate to help a family, and also too, have people not laid people to rest before? The worry of, I mean, they had the GoFundMe and the GoFundMe was at zero. So of course they came up with the money, but that doesn't mean that they had it.
Yep.
That's what I came up here to say. Like, I deal with end of life services every single day. And
CJ's a nasty bitch too.
Hey, hey! Don't do that.
they people put people's stuff on their credit card all the time and then struggle for years. Like, the people who are donating are people who loved and care about Hair Junkie and wouldn't want his family to struggle because they had to lay him to rest. So regardless of if it's been paid off, like, that's none of our business. What are
And
we
it
doing?
right, it's none of our business. And my question is, with all due respect, if you were not friends with him and did not support him, why are you calling these places? Do you know how many calls that place probably received today? Families pay shit off. I don't know. All I know is that the family needed fucking help. Not everything is a scam, you guys. I know it's the internet, but not everything is a scam. And the brother is very much so paying attention and watching. They could have easily, sorry, they could have easily paid it off because they have 12 days. They have 12 fucking days to get it paid off. They could have
Um,
paid the money and not, I'm sorry, they could have paid the money and not had it. We don't know, and it's not our fucking business. It's not like they're asking for 10 fucking grand. They're asking for the amount for the cremation that they probably paid for. I don't know. I didn't ask that question because it wasn't my business.
Exactly.
Hey T, we don't give a fuck anymore, right?
can I
We
say something real quick?
absolutely do not give a fuck.
Well,
Sorry to keep
hold
cutting
on.
you
Right
off.
after I do. Right after I do. It is fucking wild, you nasty bitch, that you would call a fucking funeral home and disgrace him after you sat there on that fucking panel and let them talk the nastiest shit about that man. And what about you don't go real life, CJ? Because I know for a fucking fact that you tried to incriminate me going real life. So come on, little girl, let's have a talk.
All respect lost for that one.
And we all know, okay, someone just said in the comments that they'd made a call and that he had already been cremated. Okay, so that makes the point even more clear, right? Because when it comes to cremation, I don't know much about it, but I know that there's a certain time you have to cremate somebody. They probably paid the expense of money that they did not have
Right.
and made a GoFundMe to see if people would help because they couldn't afford it.
Correct.
Yeah, it's usually within a day or two,
I
if
mean,
if
what is the
that.
and now you're going to report it and take the money?
Also, let's just face it, like just some facts. I understand that some of y'all people weren't such fucking good friends with him, but you do realize he lost his job months before he passed, right? He probably made it through all of his fucking savings. You don't think he might have been struggling when Sissy moved out? You don't think that someone could use a little bit of fucking money to help bury or pay for the cremation? Like, are we fucking that gross?
Well, and to be completely honest, it wouldn't matter if he had $1 million in his estate. They can't use that money. It's not settled yet.
Exactly.
Probate
I was
court
going to
takes
say,
years.
shame on every one of you over there at fucking called. And CJ, I don't know if you called or not. If you did, go ahead and block me because I just lost all respect for you. Every bit of the respect I had, I lost for you. Second of all, Petty, you're not awareness no more, right? Thought you don't do awareness, Petty. Why are you even speaking on it? Because you sat there out of everybody, you berated. You berated and you talked shit on Hair Junkie. You talked shit on him.
So did
You
you
put
put
that
up a
man down.
GoFundMe, Nikki?
Hold on. Hold on. Petty, do you want to talk about your brother's GoFundMe that he's got? Yeah, I
Why
just
would
found
you
it.
need a GoFundMe for your brother, Petty?
Petty's brother has a GoFundMe. Big Box Man, I'll show you.
Isn't he in jail?
And he's in and get the kicker. His brother is sitting in jail right now.
That's what I thought. Sorry, I never mind. Give y'all his
Go
Yeah,
box.
report.
I don't,
Go
I don't want,
report it.
I don't want nothing to do with none of that. All I am saying is that not everything is a scam, and if you have laid somebody to rest before, it's oh wow, $7,000 is a lot of money.
To fight
Yeah.
false charges
Too
and
tall. I was just trying to get you in here in hopes that we could get in contact to either put a pause or try to save what has been done
yeah.
because we know what they're fucking capable of. But I love your heart so much that I'm asking you to leave because you might lose some disrespect because I'm a fucking about done
Yeah,
with this
I am
one.
about to log off on all of my, I mean, I planned on doing that anyways. I'm gonna log off and take a break because this has been exhausting. But
But
I
know
am
that
gonna say
I
this
love you.
now. If you do report that GoFundMe, respectfully, please unfollow and block me. You don't have to say a thing. I am asking you to unfollow and block me because what is happening right now is the most morbid, sick thing I have ever seen and heard of.
Yep.
Your brains are literally consumed with hatred and judgment and whatever it is, and that's not my business. I don't care. All I know is that how hard it is to bury or cremate somebody. It is not hard to understand that the family very well could have already called and paid for it because they have less than 2 weeks. But that doesn't mean they didn't have the money to do it. When shit happens like that, people come together and make shit happen because they have to. There is no not paying for a cremation or burial. You have to.
well, and that
Archie
doesn't
wants
mean
to.
that the celebration of life isn't going to cost something.
Correct.
Because
Here,
Cost. And for RT wants to know what's going on. So Petty is telling his people to go report the GoFundMe of Hair Junkie. They called the funeral home.
Too tall. Can I just say something really quick before you do log off?
Yeah.
Make sure you're checking in with yourself and don't take on more than you can. I know you're like passionate and you loved him, but like delegate some things to other people if it's getting too much. Like people you trust. It doesn't have to, I
Yeah,
would be
I
more than willing to
I
help
am.
you with anything.
I am logging off. I am done with this. I will keep I didn't want to do this in the first place, but again, I'm not one to just be like, "Oh, nope, I'm going to let it sit," right? The family created it. It's going to stay in my bio until after the services because
yeah.
I mean, I just don't understand. Like people really need to get out and touch some fucking grass and get back in tune with fucking reality because not everything is a scam. There's a life that has been lost here, and I have seen promotion of things over there, but this is not okay. I don't understand. Now you're going to report it and take money from them,
well, didn't
from a
they?
family who's grieving.
I mean, Petty has done fundraisers on his platform.
Yep. Yep.
That wasn't a what is it? What does he call it? A what? Was it 503? Whatever C, whatever it is. I don't even know what
Yeah.
the fuck I'm talking about.
501c3.
That one. That one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna log off for a couple days. That was my plan anyways, after I announced what the brother and I had talked about and he asked me to announce. I'm gonna call the brother and talk to the brother, but yeah, I'm done with it. I please I'm asking all 245 of you, do
Oh,
not
plus Petty's
tell
people
me,
because they're streaming.
okay, I don't want to hear about no clips. I don't want to hear about none of it. I don't care, okay? It's
I
not
want
like
to.
I'm in contact since they're streaming. It's not like I'm in contact with some random stranger who lived down the street from here, Junkie. When I called this morning, I didn't say, hey, is everything already paid for? Because it's not my business to ask that. That's not my business. I wanted to know the obituary said, if you'd like to help support and donate in the bottom of the obituary, if you read it, and I couldn't find anywhere on the website to donate through. They wouldn't put that if they didn't need help. Like, let's
Jenny,
use our
can you drop
common
for a
sense
minute?
here. Let's use our common sense here. The family could have easily paid the however much and made a GoFundMe because it could have put him in the hole. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
I
Here's
just
a
want to
We
say really quick, since Petty is streaming and all those assholes over there listening, I hope to God all of you have your finances in order to where you guys don't leave your family in debt. If you're gonna bitch and moan about a fucking GoFundMe for someone's funeral that you literally just monetized, Petty, you monetized Hair Junkie. You didn't even fucking like him. So get your finances in order. Go do your little bullshit battles so that you don't have to have a GoFundMe made for your funeral services. You're a fucking sick asshole. And CJ, you're a fucking cunt.
So did CJ call the funeral home?
yeah, she
Yes.
said she
It
did.
Yeah,
doesn't
she did.
matter
CJ,
if it was, he
This
is
was none of their
deflecting so
business.
bad. It doesn't matter if it was paid for. You don't know what those people had to sacrifice to pay up front for that. That GoFundMe literally says to help the family.
Yep.
yep.
It,
CJ,
it
I'm gonna
doesn't
ask you
even
for
fucking matter.
respectfully.
You are a disgusting, disgraceful piece of fucking shit.
CJ, respectfully, I need you to block me because I just lost all respect for you, CJ. All respect I had for you, I just lost. Um,
Well,
Petty,
Kendra should probably stop running her mouth on Too Tall.
Petty, how about you discuss your brother's GoFundMe that he's got up and him sitting in jail? You know, where's this stemming from? Is it jealousy? Because you, Petty, you fucking Petty, and
Oh my
90% of your
God.
motherfucking congregation over there has talked shit on Hair Junkie. Y'all didn't fucking like him. And it pisses me off that you sit there and you act like you care when you are nothing but a piece of shit chicken fucker, Petty. That's all you are. Go stick a fucking other chicken in your fucking ass, you piece of shit.
Oh. Petty
Did you get
put
your
his
views
brother in
back?
jail?
You have no idea what the circumstances are of that family. Then you're over there saying that the brother is estranged and pocketing the money. Are you some kind of sick fuck? Did you bother when you called to ask what the total was that they had to pay up front? Did any of you bother to ask that question while you were cherry picking, motherfucker?
And I just personally went through this. My stepdaughter, 29 years old, passed away unexpectedly back in November. She was cremated. You can't leave them sitting in the morgue. You got to pay them.
Yep.
You have to do something with your family member. She was cremated. We paid after the services. We didn't guarantee anything before, but it doesn't matter about that. You know, this family could have borrowed the money from somebody. Now they have to pay them back. It just infuriates me that somebody would call. If somebody was to call on my stepdaughter to find out if she was cremated, oh gosh, I couldn't even, I don't even know what I would do because it's none of her fucking business.
Wasn't Kendra the one out here playing victim of Florida Man recently? Isn't that like the one that she was claiming victim? So why is she out here attacking other people who are grieving, who actually did care?
Because she sits right next to Petty.
Got it.
So I'm
Kendra,
just
sit
wondering
your
at
fucking
what
victim
point,
playing ass down.
when you dialed that home, was that not going real life?
100% it is. That's so private and personal. If you weren't calling to pay off the remaining balance, then what the fuck are you doing?
That's like the lowest of the low.
Like, I deal with this stuff every day. and people have to refinance their
Design group over there
homes.
didn't give fucking hair junkie hell. Didn't put him through hell. Run his name through the fucking mud.
They
And now
absolutely
you
did. I
can't
sat
even
and
let him
watched it.
rest in fucking peace. You have to call and now terrorize his family. Are y'all fucking okay over there? Like seriously.
Not everyone's family members are out for money and things like that. Like they're not even asking for $3,000. I wipe my ass with
Yeah, I
$3,000.
was just gonna say the amount is pretty specific. That's why I asked. Did anybody ask the funeral home how much it cost?
Right.
How much did that family pay? Because
Oh,
I
I
bet
highly
you,
doubt it.
I fucking bet you it's that amount. I fucking bet you. And that GoFundMe literally says to help the family. I know I don't have the spare money laying around, and I'm glad my dad pre-planned.
Stop talking on Kinder or people that aren't here.
And
Well, we're
she
talking
shouldn't be
about
over in
Petty.
another live speaking on this. How about that? They're streaming us and running their fucking mouth. Tell them to knock it off. Don't come over here and trying to police this live. Don't tell a fucking fully grown adult what the hell they're going to do.
I'll
I
bring
have a
it
Protect
up to
yourself.
Miss
question.
Leslie.
I have a question. How can they give a random person information? 4 months ago, I lost my dad. My daughter did everything when it came to the funeral home and all that. When I called, they would not give me no information because my name wasn't on the paperwork. So how can anybody just call and find this information out? Tell her to show proof.
$2,000 for cremation. There's also a service, and I'm sure like some memorial things involved, like an urn or something for the family. It's not $16,000. It is literally $2,800, which I have been involved
Yep.
in several cremations,
Yep.
of relatives of people that I interact with on the app, and that is pretty standard.
That is correct. That's about
Leslie,
what
did you
we
still
paid for
want a
my dad.
box?
Nobody said it's TikTok's job, Pastor Petty. You did. You are assuming all of that based on your emotional outburst about the people that you don't like. So therefore, you are using this opportunity to rage bait for more content on your platform because you are a scumbag.
Yeah, and it's not TikTok. It's friends who actually care about Hair Junkie. It's actually
Yeah,
people who consider themselves family of Hair Junkie.
exactly, Switzerland. They don't know the situation. And to think that it's okay to go bother a fucking family and to sit there and drag, Too Tall's son has a terminal illness. At the end of the day, his lifespan is going to be significantly shortened due to the genetic disease that he has. She is already dealing. I know as a respiratory therapist, the parents of children with the condition that she has go through so fucking much. So, on top of all of this, you piece of fucking shit, she is being the middleman for the family who's not even on this app. And you have enough gall to sit there and drag this fucking woman. So
So
help
let
you God, I
and
hope you sit on
CJ
a fucking
CJ, can
cactus.
I make a comment about that? Sorry, Mittens. CJ says she's looking out for Too Tall. Were you
That's
looking
what I
out
was
for
just going to
Too
say.
Tall when Petty was dragging her through the fucking mud and asking for receipts on her sick child, or just
Yeah,
now?
Preach, girl.
because none of them fucking cared. Petty is in it for money.
He
Petty,
is,
you are
and
a begging
attention.
motherfucker. You are a scammer. You are a fucking beggar.
Does he
Go
have
do
his
your
gifts on?
goddamn
I have a
battles
question. Are
and
his
leave
gifts on
our
while he's
family
His
away?
gifts
alone.
are on. He is not
Of
turning them
course they
off.
are. Of course they
Yeah.
are.
Hey, Patty, who's making money off of it right now? Who's making money off of it right now?
How much did you get paid for that fucking YouTube video that had what, 5 to 8 fucking commercials in it because you wanted to get your bag? You fucking beggar. You're a fucking scammer. You're a fucking weak ass man, and you're a dumb fucking cunt, CJ.
And you go around and pick on women. Like, I don't get it. What is with these grown ass men on the internet picking on women? Oh, because it's paid for. But what is the situation of the family that had to pay for that? What did they have to sacrifice? Their mortgage, their rent, their light bill? What, Petty? Do you have any of those answers while you're out here running that fucking mouth for attention?
And queen of all trades, you're a cunt too.
All of this because
Fucking
you don't like
losers.
Megan, you don't like certain people. This is what you have to do. This is what people on my side did over like local people to the flood victims and tried to deter people to donate when all of the like major places they were overwhelmed with donations, but all the outlying areas that really needed help, they didn't have hardly anything. And these assholes out here on the internet trying to deflect with their fucking narratives that they paint take away from the people who do need help. You don't know their situation.
Why are you putting the
It
funeral
doesn't
home's
matter if
number
you put,
out?
you're missing the point, Petty. You don't know how that family had to come about. That is to help the family recoup the loss of their loved one that they were unexpectedly having to cremate and bury.
Why is it
What
your
the fuck are you
business?
even
Now
doing?
he's
You are
over there
May I
deflecting
say
putting
from
the
the
something?
fucking
point.
May I
funeral
say
home
something
Oh,
real
phone
God.
quick?
number out for people to call it.
Why
And
should
then
y'all
May
give
I
a
you,
say something
shit?
real quick? May I
but
say
that's
something real
not
quick?
even,
Just for a
he
few,
is
just for a few minutes. I just want to say something and get down because I'm just in tears. I did not know hair junkie,
wow.
but I didn't know this man. But this to me is absolutely disgusting that you would call out a family in the time of a grief of scamming someone. You don't know those people's financials. You don't know anything about that. I'm sorry, I'm not a person to be crying, but for someone to have died and you make it as to be a scam, you all should be ashamed of
This is for
yourselves.
the family to recoup their costs.
In the South, this would be uncalled for. As a community, you come together and you have strength for people in their time of need. And to say that those people do not deserve anything is absolutely deploring. This has got to stop. People need respect on this app. I have seen so many people be bullied,
Yeah.
going to so many extremes over what? Over what? It makes no sense that this man should be talked about in this manner. You are supposed to not talk ill of the dead, and this is what they are
It's
doing.
all, it
This
is
is
rage bait.
absolutely
It
disgusting. I
is.
have never seen the kind of behavior on this app that I am seeing right now for someone that has lost a parent or lost a family member than what I have seen right now. How dare you people on this app talk about someone ill when they are dead? How dare you? This is
Hold on a
absolutely
second. Hold
deployable.
up.
This is
He
no
just
kind of
said,
manners for anyone to be acting like this. How dare you trash someone
hold
like
on a
this?
second. He just said everyone should be prepared and have their own burials paid for. Do you have those
Bull
same
crap.
sentiments?
Well,
This
guess
is
Do
what? It
you,
doesn't
hold
okay.
on
happen
a
in real
So
second. Do
life.
you
I have
have
lost
those same
sisters. I have
sentiments for
lost
all
family
those
members.
parents who have to bury their fucking kids in Texas, you sick piece of fucking shit?
Not everybody has money, and if you've never grown, have never been around people that have never been with money or not as what they would consider privileged, then y'all need to step back because sometimes people do need help. And for you to talk ill of the dead is absolutely deploying and disrespectful. I am sorry, but I'm going to get down. I think that this is disrespectful of this man. He is gone. Why keep bringing stuff up? It's not going to bring him back. It's not helping the family. This is absolutely deplorable. He does need to be canceled. He is absolutely sickening to me. This is the most disrespectful man piece of crap I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything like this before, and I did not know Hair Junkie at all. I've watched a few of his little things, and he was funny. This man deserves more than this, and so does his family. Thank you for letting me have a box. I'm going to get down, but
Thank
that
you,
is about
Rage
all I
Queen.
can handle right now.
I
Thank you
want
so
him
much for
to,
letting me say my piece.
Thank
I
you.
want him to
Thank
say
you,
that
Bridge
to all of
Queen.
the parents in Texas who lost their children. You are fucking sick.
Hey, I just want to make one point. If this brother was so estranged, why did he have, why does he have Hair Junkie's phone?
He has Hair Junkie's
That's a
iPad.
really valid point. Yeah.
He
I
has
mean,
all
Pastor,
of
can you
Hair
explain
Junkie's
that to your
belongings. He even has the goddamn cat of Hair Junkies. He has
Exactly.
everything of Hair Junkies.
Right. So, I mean, if he were estranged, he wouldn't have any of that stuff. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks.
Hi. So I worked in the industry for years, and I am so pissed because number one, the funeral home is not absolutely not going to have their loved one in their care alone, like in the place where they are with others. If you know what I'm saying, I'm just being respectful. And number two,
Yep.
the amount of um, opportunities and options for a cremation, taking care of loved ones, and taking them into their care. It doesn't matter. It's not going to necessarily be an expensive funeral home. There are high end and there are low end, and it does not matter. As long as they're treating your loved one with care, nobody should be calling the funeral home. Nobody should be doing any of that. All that's going to do is take up their time for receiving people into their care as well. And I'm just flabbergasted, as of course we should be, if we can, helping the family and doing what we can, because it's not just necessarily going to go to services. It can go to food, to have food made. It can go to anything to help these families, grieve and come together for Hair Junkie. And
Yep.
I'm sorry, I knew Hair Junkie from a different community as well, and he was so funny and amazing. So that's another reason why I just had to come up here from working in the industry and saying
Yep.
what I need to say.
We appreciate you. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
Aces.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And
We're
I'm
gonna
sure.
let Catherine
Oh,
speak.
Yeah, I was just coming to say that I just left from over there, and for him to have said that everybody should have money to bury their loved ones, or you should have money, or when it's your time to go. And I just want to say, I just had to bury my 2.5-year-old. I just had to put him to rest. He passed away June 19th,
I'm so
and
sorry.
I had obviously no money to do that. And luckily, his great aunt paid for it, but we still had to pay for other things from the GoFundMe. So we had to get the urns, the outfits, pretty much anything that we wanted extra for the funeral, we had to fork out. So again, I honestly don't understand this man's train of thought. Because, you know,
I don't think he
and it
has a train.
upsets me as well because this is somebody's brother, this is somebody's son, grandson, whatever the case may be.
nobody said that the funeral wasn't paid for. That's what I'm not getting with his freaking behavior. This
Exactly.
literally was to help the family with unexpected expenses. So I don't get this argument. Nobody has
You
said that.
realize that when somebody passes away, their debt, whoever is appointed over that becomes their debt. You understand that, right? You understand that there is food, there is expenses that happen after. I wasn't prepared to take on
They
my
had to
father's debt,
move
my
his
father's
apartment
funeral,
in a
his
matter of
head rock.
days.
But guess what I did?
And it's not like they're asking for fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're
No.
literally asking for $3,000.
And nobody has made the argument that the funeral was not paid for. I have never heard that. I have never heard Too Tall, Megan, or anybody who I have been talking to regarding any of this, and Too Tall is the one who's been in communication with the family. At no point in time was that ever said, other than those people implying and assuming it.
First of all, Catherine, I want to say I'm very sorry for your loss. And I think I can speak for everyone here.
Yes.
Second of all, I'm going to go on what the lady above me that was here before said. You know, when your friend passes away, or your loved one, or an associate, or the loved one of a friend, here in the South, what we do is we take a meal. We take toilet paper, paper towels, things that they won't think about that they may run out of. So
Mm-hmm.
what's the difference in doing that
as someone taking that money and deciding to help that family out. It's no one else's business on this app where anyone puts their money at. You're talking about you were talking about Megan making her t-shirts and talking crap about Megan making her t-shirts, right? Well, what about your t-shirt line?
Oh
You have
yeah,
a
that's
t-shirt line for your personal gain. Megan was helping a family out.
Well, it's no different than him having this live right now and making money off of it.
And the family has asked, so okay, let's just say that you didn't like him. I know I fussed with him and he fussed with me and all that. But why do you have your gift still on if no one's supposed to be benefiting from his death?
well.
Exactly.
Don't forget he makes money of that video that he made of him that he didn't even fucking like him.
Yep.
Kicked him off the island months ago.
Yep. All the views he gets, ching ching, ching
And,
ching.
and CJ, I don't know about you, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm sure that you probably have siblings or you have children that are siblings. I hope that no one ever does that to anyone that you love calling the funeral home. And Pastor Petty, I'm just going to say it like this. You're a father, you're a brother, your own brother has a GoFundMe up. This is not about false allegations or false charges or someone sitting in jail. Someone lost their life. They don't have a voice anymore. The family's not asking for anything but to help them out. And if you can't help them out, then do what's best and just shut the fuck up.
Okay,
So I got a
just
question.
go ahead.
So CJ called, right?
Yes.
Okay, so CJ, the old lady that tries to act like she doesn't do anything,
Yep.
and then Petty's still talking shit about it, right?
Yep.
Yes, he said that people should be prepared for when they pass away, they should have their funeral expenses covered and do
And
not
I'm
donate.
and I'm wondering if he feels that same way about the Texas flood victims who just like were drowned in their sleep.
Archie, that was the next thing I was getting ready to say. Petty, did you donate any of your t-shirt money to those families that are burying those children? What were they, 7 to 8 years old? They were
Yeah.
prepared for that, right? Those families knew that they were going to leave.
You know, Trainhorn Queen and Erica Rifkin, the coffee girl, are very local to that and are organizing donation drives. Erica has a 501 nonprofit, and that, you know, this same behavior was directed towards Train while she was trying to raise
And let's not mention
donations
that
for
Petty
her
gave out the
fucking
phone number
community.
and told everybody to call the fucking funeral home.
And it doesn't matter because nobody has ever said, let's go back. Nobody has ever said the funeral wasn't paid for. It was to help the family. These are unexpected costs to the family. Hair Junkie's friends went to
Sorry.
the family and asked, how can they help? Hair Junkie's friends.
Okay, so
So
I'm
we're
gonna hop down, but I do got one thing to say before I hop down. Everybody knows that I'm a total dickhead, right?
Yep.
Okay, so CJ, Kendra, Petty, y'all already know I'm a complete dickhead. So have fun. Have a lot of fun with the videos of the recorded calls that I'm about to put out.
Oh.
if you want to go to the GoFundMe, I know I've got it in my link tree in my
I
bio.
put it I put
There's
it in the
several of us
Discord
in the boxes
that
with
I'm
it.
in with a couple hundred people. Go ahead, go donate to that. I fully back that 100% of the way, and tomorrow I'll be
That's
donating to it.
Oh,
So
T-Let
I make
Bougie.
I make the same deal that I made for one of the other GoFundmes. Over the next 24 hours, let me check how much is donated on the GoFundMe right now.
These people are fucking foul. While they sit there and judge everybody else's behavior, they need to look in the mirror.
Bougie, can you put the GoFundMe back up?
Yeah, just a second too. I'm at the store. Let me do it. Let me just say this real quick.
I think I got
Yeah,
it.
can we not be blowing up the crematorium? Thank you. Also,
Yep.
allegedly, it's um, allegedly, apparently, that's you can't bury remains if they're cremated, and I think
You
that's the
want
most
to
ignorant
stick
thing
me
I've
in the
ever fucking
box?
heard.
Hang on, let me flip my
Because
camera.
actually, people can very much
50, I'm going to drop you real
donate
quick. Flip.
bury remains,
Okay,
right?
so
So,
Well,
have to
you can bury cremated. You just have to pay for the little hole. Like you have to buy a plot.
Too tall's in here. Hang on. I don't know what's
Okay.
going on.
Right. So that's what I was saying in there, and they apparently want to say, they want to say otherwise that you do that. So we're all dumb. But I will just say that that's what's happened with the family prior to Hair Junkie in that family. So if that's not unusual. Also, it costs money for a celebration of life. It costs money for whatever the fuck expenses, and those are their expenses that they can do whatever they want with the money. Okay, so I think it's really wild. CJ Too Tall is over there advocating for you. She's looking out for you, but calling the fucking crematorium. So there you go.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I just got off the phone with the brother. He said that, well, for one, it's none of our fucking business. Let me keep my cool before I lose it. He used his credit card to pay for it in advance, but did not really have it. He wants to have a celebration of life and to honor Hair Junkie, which cost. They're making collages of pictures. Have even been in contact with Mama Bear on here, who has been sending him pictures for the collages of his support on TikTok. He had no clue that he had this much support on TikTok until he logged onto Hair Junkie's iPad and saw all of his messages, all of the support and the pouring out love, right? He created the GoFundMe and by himself and put it on his Facebook first. It wasn't for just TikTok. He said he has every proof of everything, but I am not going to allow that man to fucking
Yeah,
show a thing
no,
because it's
absolutely
not
not.
necessary.
No, it's not.
Okay, so I got to hop down though, but I do want to say there is $1,685 left to the goal. Over the next 24 hours, I will match whatever anyone donates up to $842. So if $842 gets donated, I will donate the other $842 to complete the goal.
Wow.
And again, please, you guys know that there are fees that will be taken out of that money that he will not get. So I would say
Yep.
just keep donating if your heart feels like it, because there's a lot of expenses that go into this kind of shit. Okay, so
It
I just
is, and this is just
fuck them
this
for
is
calling
fucking
that place though.
disgusting.
That's crazy.
And within that 24 hours, I'm going to be calling everybody in CJ's family and asking them if they think it's okay that she called a crematorium to fuck with somebody who is dead. So donate away, but make sure save me enough room, $842. And even if you beat it, even if it matches it before then, I'll donate $842 above the goal, because $2,800 is a little cheap for
Pastor Petty said if you want to do
all
a
that.
celebration of life, go outside and play a song.
He should do a celebration of life for his dog. Okay,
I
he
mean,
should have fed it.
that is very
He needs to go find Jesus.
He
He
needs
needs
to
to
go
find
get
Jesus.
honorably discharged, but he
Oh my
can't
God.
because he's been dishonorably discharged. He needs to go back in
I
time
have
and
no
not beat
respect for
his
that.
child. Okay, a man that beat his child and got convicted of it is over there telling people what to do.
And so
Oh no, I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm going to make sure that CJ understands that she's a dirty ass bitch for doing that. There's no way that that's okay. But at least I'm upfront about it. CJ, go ahead and DM me and you tell me why you called. Tell me why it's any of your business. But
All
over the
they're
next
gonna
24
do.
hours, I'll match all the donations up to $842.
Looking out
Let's
for
try to
Too
get that goal
Tall.
completed by tomorrow.
She said she's looking out for Too Tall. That's what she said.
Yeah. Okay.
We don't want to do cash apps to the family and stuff like that because that's just going to cause more
Oh, it's
reporting.
all me. Nobody in these boxes condone shit. They gonna learn. They gonna learn. Stop fucking with people.
Yeah, this is an unexpected
I'm sorry.
expense. At no point in time, Florida Man, did anybody advertise that there was a bill at the funeral home. It's literally on the GoFundMe to help the family
Yeah, no.
to
Yeah.
recoup this. And this is a whole narrative that Mikey and Pastor Petty and everybody has spun because of their ill will towards the people that they don't like.
They need to have way less hate. They need to
In
start
our
liking people
bios is
more.
the GoFundMe link, guys. I think Florida Man's got it. It's in my link tree that's in my bio. I think most of us have placed it in there.
Yeah. So, PSA real quick. I'm supposed to say, no, Florida man, don't do it. Okay.
Okay, that was the PSA. I heard the PSA loud and clear, but I don't know why CJ would feel the need to call the crematorium and ask if it was paid. There's nothing on that GoFundMe that says it's for that. It is for the family to recoup and the other expenses, and these people need to fuck off.
Damn it. I was getting ready to say that to Florida man.
Nope.
Well, I'm going to say it anyway. Florida man, please don't
I'm
do
gonna
that.
put the fucking link in every one of my bios. Hold on, I'll be right back.
The links in that receipt Discord, if you in that door, go ahead and copy it from there if you want.
Actually, you know what, Florida man? You have my blessing.
I was gonna say, as long as it doesn't involve kids, I don't give a fuck.
I was just being a smart ass.
I don't fucking give a shit. Go as low as you want to, as long as it doesn't involve kids.
You have my
it
blessing.
won't involve kids. It won't involve minor children. But if CJ's got some 20-year-old child, I'm wondering, how they would feel if CJ passed and someone like me called a crematorium and said, "Hey, is it paid for already?"
Because that's just fucking sick.
If I can finish, I kept getting phone calls.
It is paid for, but this is to recoup because his brother put it on his credit card. Didn't really have it.
His brother put it on his credit card, and he didn't want to ask his family members to help pay for it because they couldn't. So he put it on his credit card. He posted the GoFundMe on his Facebook before it ever even came to TikTok. But then when I asked, how can we help, he sent me the GoFundMe link. So this wasn't just for TikTok people. He wants to have a celebration of life because he knows that that's what Hair Junkie would want. There was a lot of people that loved him. And he also told the same thing that we have been saying. Yes, the services are paid for, but again, he put it on his credit card, and there's flowers to pay for. There's a collage to pay for. They have to pay for things. Use your common sense.
If you can't find it on Florida Man, it's in my link tree. If you just go to my bio and click the links at the top, it'll drop down. Just click the link tree.
And just to verify what Too Tall says, if you look on the fucking GoFundMe, it was created 2 days ago before it even posted on fucking TikTok.
So Chick Flick, you said you'll match my donation if I don't call the family. I'll finish out the donation. I'll finish out the GoFundMe myself.
Oh, she is the one in contact with the brother who has Hair Junkie's fucking phone. So if he is estranged from his brother, why does he have his fucking phone in his
His brother just told me that Hair Junkie, him, and his sister are thick as thieves, his exact word, and have never been as close as they have been the last 3 or 4 years of his life. They were thick as thieves. This is not some estranged brother. Do you think that the family, out of his huge family, would leave the estranged brother in charge of the GoFundMe, getting his phone, cleaning out his apartment? They wouldn't just leave that all to him.
So just to add to what Too Tall is saying as well, I know from dealing with my grandmother's services last May, cremation alone was $2,682. That's cremation alone. That's no services, no urn, no nothing. So I mean, even if that's paid for, he's wanting to have a celebration of life. Come on, use some critical thinking skills, people. Have some damn common sense. This is disgusting behavior, Petty.
I want to second fuzzy on that because my brother, it was $2,460 for cremation alone.
Well, yeah, and then he's got final electric bills. He had his own apartment. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, these people do not know real life. While Pastor Petty sits there to educate his crowd, I'm sure we're going to have a life insurance one. Please know that Medicare does not pay for long-term care, folks. I can help you out with that. Nope. Make sure you have a plan later in life. But he'll sit there and use this for content to talk and preach and teach to his choir, is what you're going to see in a few days.
He's an awful bitch. Petty is 100% of the way. And that's why that Chick Flick comment, she said she'll match my donation if I don't contact the family. I don't need that. I will fill out the fucking GoFundMe tomorrow if nobody else donates. I don't give a fuck. But I want CJ's ass to DM me because I want to talk to her before I call her family. because that was straight bullshit. And Petty, you better fucking DM my ass too, because y'all need to shut the fuck up. Y'all got other content. Talk about how you beat your
It's
kid. Talk about how you lied
yeah.
to the internet about it. Talk about how you starved your dog. Talk about how
Well,
you hit a
everybody
DD 214
qualifies
and got
for help.
dishonorably discharged. Talk about your theft of that bracelet. Talk about your 18 mugshots. Talk
Time
about
out. They're
yourself.
talking about getting help through DHS with all the cuts that have just been made to Medicaid and human services. You think they're going to shell out money for a funeral?
Wait a
You
second.
know
That
how much?
No,
benefit
they're not.
is two hundred
You know how
dollars.
much
You get
DHS
a
offers?
two.
Yeah, $200.
It's two
That's
hundred
it. 200.
dollars.
Period. That's it. 200. And you can't get from Medicare and state both. You get 200. Period. That's it. That's all the help you get. Period.
Yep.
And let me just say this, giving out the phone number of the funeral home and stuff, Petty, you took away from other people that have lost loved ones by them having to keep answer the phone there. Do you not think before you open your mouth?
No, they don't. They just go
And
on and
Corey,
with
you
whatever they're
follow
feeling.
me.
They don't think.
Hold on a minute.
Corey, you
Why
follow
did I
me,
just get
and I can't
a
believe you
screenshot?
said that.
Why did I just get a screenshot of Petty smiling like a motherfucker in front of his obituary with the funeral home name all up there and him all
And
happy as
number.
fuck?
Oh my
Who gave the
god.
number?
Oh no, they haven't come in here in a while. They used to.
Smiling like that with somebody's obituary behind you.
This is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting.
Yes, Mimi the Six is Holly Mae's friend as well, and Holly Mae condoned the fact that she told that person that her abuser should beat her again.
Not
And
calling
hold
the
on.
family scammers when most of your family's
Nobody
in
has said that
jail.
that
Ooh.
funeral wasn't paid for. You fucking. Oh my god.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey, so my stepfather was a funeral. He was part of the funeral industry for almost
I'm sorry,
20
I have
some
to
years.
interrupt for 1 second. Simple Sweet Southern, I'm tired of your little bitch ass too, because you ain't nothing but disgusting yourself. Okay, all you ever do is
Is
sit
she over
back.
there running her mouth?
No,
No,
she's
she's in
in
here
the.
running her mouth.
Yeah, she's in the comments. Anyway, so it costs 2,000 to open up a plot to put ashes in there. It costs another 2 grand to close that plot.
Yep.
Then you have the headstone, the cremation, the urn, um, and anything else that you can think of as far as food. Um, I just went through with my father. You have to pay all medical expenses he had still left in his name. You still have his car payments, his car insurance, his cell phone bill, any type of bills that are still due, you still have to pay for. The family still has to pay for every single bit of that.
Yep, electric bills, water bills.
Yes. And that's what people don't understand. And not everybody that passes has any type of insurance or anything. And where he got that narrative from, I don't even understand. Luckily, my father had cancer and he prepaid all of his stuff. So I and my sibling did not have to deal with it. But there were other things that had to be paid for after he passed. So Pastor Petty really needs to look up some things and understand the funeral industry. And plus, you also have to pay for the box that they cremate him in, whether it is a casket or a um, cardboard box. Regardless, all that has to be paid for. But I'm done. And Catherine, I'm sorry for your loss.
When
So,
my grandmother lost her brother, we had to go to probate court and pay the probate court. We also had to, when she was appointed administrator, we had to go and switch her name, his home into her name, the
that's
electric,
correct,
the
Dora.
water. We had to pay all remaining bills that was left,
Yep,
his
I
credit
was.
card statements, his
Yep.
everything. We had to pay for that. And
I was
that all had to
probate
come
for my
out.
father too. He left me everything, and
Yes.
I had to pay taxes. I had to pay the treasurer's office
Yes.
for his assets. I had to pay all sorts of people with the city for his death. So
And
yes,
let me
And
tell
this is
you, at the end
literally,
of the year, you have to pay taxes regardless.
yeah.
yes,
So
ma'am.
And
those taxes had to be paid.
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
all coming from love with people who want to know how they can help the family. The family. The fucking family. They're not scamming. $2,800 is not coming out here and scamming. That's pretty definitive. That's pretty average for what they're looking for. You know what I mean? Like, there's not, like, what is wrong with you?
You
By the
also
way,
have to pay for the obituary to be put in the paper.
yes, and the obituary is over $600, depending on how long
Yep.
the obituary is to be posted in the paper.
And if
That's
they
You
are
also
also have
burying
to
him,
pay,
they
and
did
you
say that they were getting a head rock. So do you know how much head rocks are? That's $1,700 easy right there.
yes, how much the funeral industries went up. So, good night, y'all.
Good night.
Like, my
Thank you.
14-year-old is sitting here listening to this, like, looking at me confused. And I'm like, there is a dirtbag on the internet after somebody died, and I'm trying to explain to him what the hell is going on over here. Because it's fucking insane. He's looking at it like it's crazy. Like, what is, like, what? My roommate woke up and just shook his fucking head.
And even the smallest details, like I really love that Don's father has been working in the industry for 20 years. If the family even wants to say pay their respects when like he's ready to be seen, that is even a lot of money. Like when we just wanted to see my grandma before she was cremated, and that cost alone $400 because they can charge whatever they want based off of your own sympathy, your own hurt and pain. So that's just another thing. I just want to. I'm sorry. That's all. I'm sorry. I just had to
Real,
say it.
real quick, can y'all please double tap because they are reporting? And also, can someone verify his gifts are on or off for us?
On.
They are on.
Do
Because
I
they're
need to
saying here in the
reset?
comments. Yeah, you do.
Okay, let me reset real quick and I'll come back with my gifts off.
When you come back, I have a big announcement to make.
Okay.
Oh, I can't